should change my picture now that we're going into the summertime.
Yes. Okay, we are live on YouTube. Great,
Cool.
great. And I'm just going to start the webinar too. I think we already got an attendee. Do we?
Hmm.
Don't know.
Ah, it's our good friend Michael joining us.
Michael is joining us. Awesome. Glad to have Michael on here as well. Welcome, Michael. There we go. So yeah, welcome to everyone around the world to this onboarding call. Myself, Keith, and Michael is here with us today as well, joining us live on the webinar right here in BitcoinTAF.com. We also are live on YouTube. So great to have everyone on YouTube here as well. Okay, so Keith, are you there? It looks like you're a bit frozen. No, there we go. You're back. All right. Right, I see you muted.
There we go. I
There we
just
go.
reset my settings when probably the YouTube kicked in.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah. All good. Okay.
awesome. All right. So, like I said, welcome to everyone. Live on YouTube as well, everyone that's watching us. We
Mhm.
are here with the BitcoinTAF onboarding. This side, the US, Mexico, Canada, that side of the world. So it's quite
Exactly.
late here for me in South Africa, but I love to join these calls. So awesome. But yeah, over to you, Keith.
Hmm. Well, welcome everybody. Uh, I just like to thank everybody for jumping on YouTube and viewing this for the first time. Because we're here to introduce Bitcoin Trend and Forecast, which is a very unique company. It's education and training in the cryptocurrency space, which is quite unique. From what I understand, Nico and the gang were just at the Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas, and there was very, very few companies that offering education in this space and training. Most of it was mining and um, wallets and spending the money, but nobody was really talking about trading and education, and that's what we're all about. And I'm like a lot of people that will be coming on this call is I'm just a customer of Bitcoin Trend and Forecast. The only difference is I've heard about Marius and Wendy Landman and Nico about 8 or 9 years ago. And when I did my research and found out about the quality of information and the integrity of the organization, it just blew me away. And I've been so blessed to take in their education and their training over the last 8 years to really make a difference in this crypto space because it is complicated for the average person. And that's where we are. We're here to start from ground zero. Where are you at? Where do you want to go? And how can we help you get there? This is not about us. It's more about you. Where would you like to go in the crypto space? Do you want to be just a long-term investor? In which case, which coins should you really buy a bag of and hold for longer terms? Or are you looking at trading the coins, more intermittently, like say every 3 months or maybe every week? Or some people who are more active in trading, they like to get into it and trade daily, even down to every 10, 15 minutes. And that way, they're growing their crypto portfolio. So we basically have education and training for any of those modalities. And that's what we're all about. So that's why we decided to post these live on YouTube so that we could hopefully attract some new people to learn more about us. And hey, good news is that you can sign up for free. Just go to BitcoinTAF.com and sign up for free and go through the different information. In fact, I'll just share my screen and go to the website. And so there we are with the website at BitcoinTAF.com. And you can go through all the information at the top here. We have just a tremendous amount of information, and we have all the different products listed. We have some basic crypto news that's going on and different projects that we're involved in. You can dig into the team and find out about them. You could even take a quiz to find out where are you at? Well, what would best suit you? And so this quiz only takes a few minutes, but you get a better idea and understanding as to who you are and who you want to be and where you want to go in this crypto space. So at this point, I'd like to invite Nico. Nico LaRue is one of our education trainers to say hello to us and maybe give us a bit of insight into more into in depth of what we have here. Nico?
Yeah, thanks so much, Keith. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it is quite a vast website that we have, bitcointaf.com, easily accessible. Like you said, you can enter or you can add a free account. So you just go to the website, just click on join now, and then you will have a free account. So we do a vast number of products there, mostly as educational based, or most of them. And we do two courses. There's a fundamental course, Holdenot's course, that teaches you scalping. And then we get the ultimate trading course as a little bit more in depth and more advanced, where we're looking at technical analysis. And we also look at, say, chart patterns and candlestick patterns and all those beautiful things that we teach you. Now, with each course, there is a indicator that you will get. Keith is sharing there now, showing us there on the underneath products and bitcointaf.com. Yeah, each course comes with an indicator. So the Holder knots, I believe, is Holder fire indicator, where the UTC has a detonator indicator. And yeah, we know I have a lot of students that works with both of them actually. So it all depends, again, what is your time frame. Now, we can jump a little bit later into what is a time frame, or how we will use these type of products and what type of time frame when we're trading. But as long as we understand, and Keith's got it open here, there is a lot of products. Now, Keith, there on the left-hand side, I believe there's a nice little filter function. Now, if you go to the filter function, you can, yeah, you can filter what you want to see. So I believe there's a beginners tab. What we have there is
Oh, yeah.
beginners. We have bot systems and indicators. We have coaching. We have BTAF token. Now remember, we have a token too with BitcoinTAF.com. There is a BTAF token too. If you want to see more about that, please go to btaftoken.io. We can jump actually onto that a little bit and look at that as well. But yeah, as you can see underneath products here, I see Keith is jumping there to BTAF token. Thanks, Keith.
Oh,
It's
you're
quite
welcome.
nice to that you're navigating here for us. Yeah. So btaftoken.io. This is our native token. This is the token that's attached to bitcointaf.com. This is a utilities token that we use, and we especially use it also in the purchase of products as a purchase token on our platform, a BTAF token. We also have it listed on Bitmart, as well as DEX tools, but Bitmart is the main exchange that we have it listed on, that we are actively and people are actively trading this token. So not security token, it's a utility token. So please go check out the BTAF token. Keith is scrolling through. Lots coming still in this token. We also have a very nice NFT collection that is connected to the BTAF token. But we also have special bulldogs, NFT bulldogs, that people can also go and look at. Lots of NFT art that you can also look at that's listed on OpenSea. Now, here, Keith is back here at the bitcointaf.com showing us the bulldogs. So, very, very popular. Very, very popular. You can see Tuffy is the first one there. That's our mascot that we have in the BTAF token. So, all of these were generated and were built by myself, 3D built in 3D. So, they're all unique utility non-fungible tokens, as they say, NFTs. So
Right.
it's a whole collection. Please go check it out, all the collections there. But yeah, let's go quickly. Let's jump back into our products,
Mhm.
and let's just show people that. uh, the first product that we have there is the long-term trade reports. This is where BitcoinTAF first happened. It was with Marius Landman. He started.
Exactly.
Yes. And
Yeah,
Keith, I think you are one of the first people that jumped, that joined Marius with his long-term trade reports. So maybe you can go a little bit about the long-term trade reports, what people can expect of that.
absolutely. This is why I got involved with Bitcoin Trending Forecast. This was the number one reason. Marius Landman is a very unique individual. He has the ability to be able to use very sophisticated algorithms, and today he's tying it in with AI technology to be able to forecast the future of cryptocurrencies. And it has been a godsend because now I have a roadmap of where each coin is going, and what we found is that in the early days of cryptocurrencies, everything was kind of married to Bitcoin. When Bitcoin would go up, the altcoins would follow. When Bitcoin went down, of course, the altcoins would follow even more radically down. So it was kind of linked at the hip. But what we're finding today is that the market has matured a lot. And the altcoins are running their own patterns today that are separate from Bitcoin. So it requires a lot of really, really in-depth analysis. And Marius is that expert. His ability to be able to give long-term projections is uncanny. So for a long-term investor like myself, I want to know where we're going in 3 months, 6 months, 3 years. And so I know to strategize how I want to build my portfolio. In fact, there's often times where I may want to sell, lighten up my portfolio, looking for a big downturn that's coming that nobody else seems to be able to predict. But Maris has the can ability to be able to predict that and be able to reload at the bottom and grow my portfolio exponentially. So it's really an amazing, amazing product. And we're only dealing with a cost of about $100 a month on average. What most people buy is the 1 year subscription. And I have yet to find one person to ask for their money back out of the 60,000 people or more that have signed up to that program. It is that invaluable. I mean, not only do you get weekly calls with Marius in going through the market in detail, but we get full detailed reports as well on all of the different coins and the strategies that we're going to play. So that to me is a fundamental thing, no matter where you are in the crypto space. I think you need to know the long-term projections. You need to know where we are in the marketplace because it will affect your shorter term trading. When you're doing, 3 month trading or 2 week trading or down to day trading, you kind of need to know where we are in the marketplace. So this is an incredible product that I just truly love. And then from there, when people want to get into more shorter term trading, we have another product which we call a medium term trading and reports. And this is an area where Nico and another analyst, Corey Gardner, have put together to give us really good guidance in the interim trades, I guess you would call them. Or Nico, can you maybe elaborate a little more on that?
Yeah, for sure. With the maybe Keith, can I quickly share my screen? It's just so
Yes.
people can see what we mean when we say, because I know there's a lot of people on here that's maybe watching it. It's not really so familiar with trading. Let me just share my screen here and we can quickly hop on
Hmm.
to that. I'm just going to open a trading view screen here. Let me just take this right there. So if you look here at this, let me see, there we go. This is just a Bitcoin, just a normal chart on Bitcoin that I open on TradingView. Now, TradingView, for everyone that's new, this is the platform that you're going to basically plan on. This is where we can scratch and where we can draw and where you can draw lines and patterns and whatever you want to do, you can do on this platform. That is TradingView. I believe there's a free account that you can create with them. There's also other planned accounts or more paid accounts that you can use with them, but for sure. Sorry, Keith, you can see my chart here. Just want to make
I
sure.
sure can. Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool.
Mhm.
So if we go here to the top side, everyone here on the panel here on top, you can see there's a 1 second, and if you go down through all of them up to 6 months up here, There's a little arrow that you can also go and add more time frames up there. The trading is all about time frames. Trading is all about time versus price on the right hand side. So you have time here, and then you have price here. And this is why this oscillating trend is moving like this, because it's going according to how many people sell, how many people buy over a time, over time. So it's very important that we understand that. But first of all, let's go back to this little time frame indicator here on top. So I'm just going to use my brush tool here. I'm going to make sure, yeah, from 1 minute, about 1 minute, I want to do this, make a little bracket, say up to 1 hour. Then I want to make another one, say from 1 hour, say right up to 4 hours. Ooh, but ugly little bracket. Let's do it again. 4 hours. I'll say 6 hours right there. And then there from 8 hours, say to 3 days. And then from 3 days, we have till even 6 months if you want to know. So that is long term, this one. Long term trade is usually there at the end of things, where scalping is right here at the beginning. Now, people will go understand now why we structure our courses the way we do. Then here
Mhm.
from 2 hour to 6 hour, that is day. Sorry, I really apologize for my bad handwriting. It's very difficult to write off a mouse. And then you have from 8 hours, say to 3 day, you have medium term, medium term, MTT. We call it MDT. So we have two courses. We have a course that teaches you scalping and fundamentals. That is the Holder Knots course that we just showed on the product list. Then we have other products, or the Ultimate Day Trading course will then cover these time frames here, which is from day trading, medium-term trading, and long-term trading. You will then learn from UTC, scalping, and fundamentals. You will learn from Holder Knots. Ooh, HODL. Let's call it Holder Knots. So that makes it quite easy to understand of what we do of our products and how we teach people is you can start here and work yourself through and go to the more advanced type of trading, and you can be a well-rounded trader that can then scalp, day trade, medium term, and do longer term positioning, like what Marius is doing on his reports. Now, like Keith showed LTT, there's LTT reports that Marius is doing. Then Keith also showed day trading and medium-term trading. This is what myself and lead analyst and trainer Corey Garden does, is right this section right here. We cover, say, from the 4 hour up to 3 day, where we have it in that product there. I will show everyone what our channels still look like, but how it basically works is it's a signal product. We give signals out. They trade signals, meaning it's in a Telegram channel. In a Telegram channel, you can hop on anytime you want, and it's available, or you'll get notifications in Telegram. Once a signal becomes available, you get your notification there. You know a signal was posted. The same with MTT. It is like chat channels, but it's where we post all our data. And you will also get your reports on BitcoinTAF.com. Remember, if you make this free account on BitcoinTAF.com, you will, on your dashboard, and when you have a product there, you will have all your information, you will have all your webinars and all your reports, and everything will be there underneath your username that we are using there. So I just wanted to make clear, Keith, where we are at and what we do, the full scope of this time frames in trading and what we teach. So we can quickly go then
Yeah.
back to that product page of yours. And people just have a
Okay.
better idea of what we do.
Absolutely. Let me just jump back to that. And in our product page, so we talked about the long-term trading, and then we talked about the short-term scalping, and then the medium to long-term trading. And then Nika was also giving us a bit of information. We also have a lot of courses.
Courses, yes.
Courses that we take are, the the HODL Nuts course is more for introductory and learning to scalp trade. And then that gets you a good basic understanding. But ultimately, we highly recommend that if you want to be a real student in the crypto space and be invested long term, you should seriously look at the Ultimate Trade course that we have up on this. It is by far, and I've taken the course, and I've taken other courses in the past from other people, and sadly, I've paid 3 to 4 times the amount of money for the courses in the past and get maybe 25% of the information that I get out of the Ultimate Trade course. It is the most complete trading course in the marketplace. In fact, when you've completed that course, you can become your own analyst, just like Corey and Nico and other professional traders in the world. That's how detailed it is. And you get not only individual modules and sections, and you work it through, but you get live weekly calls, hand-holding to answer questions that you have in areas that you're struggling with to try and clarify things. So it's very, very in-depth. And I can honestly say that it is probably the best trading course in the world. In fact, you can utilize this course for any type of trading, not just cryptocurrencies, but I now have friends of mine that are using it in the stock market, in the commodities market, and in the Forex because of the training that is brought forth for that. So I highly recommend that for people that really want to get heavily involved in the trading world. Education is the key. It, there is no quick, easy way to make money. It requires education and hard work. So I like to think of the courses. We have the Hodl course. I would say graduating from high school. And then after you complete the Ultimate Trade course, it'd be graduating from and getting a master's degree in trading and analysis is
Yeah,
the differences. So that's why I highly recommend those. However, we do have other things for people to get started. If we wanted to just get started on some other, we have a thing called, you know what? This thing, I'm not used to using this side of the thing. I'm usually logged in here. Let's
mm-hmm.
see, where I can get nope, that's not it. I'm looking for the hodl fire.
Yeah, it will be underneath that indicators, bots and indicators for sure.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Because there is something else that we have for people that are just getting started where they want to dip their toe in the water, they want to
Mm.
experiment with a little bit of trading with small amounts of money. We have an amazing bot called the HODLfire tool. It's very inexpensive and it gives you indicators on the TradingView chart where it'll give you let you know where the tops are coming in the marketplace and where the bottoms are coming in so that you can kind of trade in the oscillations of the swings. So it's a very, very good introduction into trading for you. But ultimately, I seriously recommend that you take the Hodl course to get more in depth and move upward. So, but again, every human being's different. And that's why we even have one-on-one coaching where you can contact us and we can go through and review where you are and where you're at, where you are financially, and see what is best for you. That's really the bottom line. We are here to tailor the education towards your goals and your needs as opposed to what we have. So
For
hopefully
sure.
that helped help you understand us a little more what we have to offer.
I think people might like to see that all the fire key, so I can share my screen
Yeah,
again. We can just have a look at
wonderful.
it, of what it looks like, because yeah, I don't know, I was always interested in what does the indicators look like? How do they work? I'm just gonna share my TradingView screen here again.
Sure, go ahead and show
Let's
them what this modifier looks like.
So the holder fire is a trend-based indicator, so meaning it runs with the trend on your candles. So if you go here on your top hand side here, you will get all your indicators that you can. I have a lot of favorites here. I believe you can go search for any indicator right there. You got a lot of public indicators that you can use as well on TradingView that a lot of the coders or the people have who create their own indicators using a thing called Pine script here at the bottom. Very, very clever people. But yes, we have the holder fire. Kind of looks like this if you open it up. Now, I mean, this is on 3-day time frame, so I'm going to just go to the, let's say, 10-minute or 5-minute time frame because this is a more scalping type of indicator. But what's nice about it is you can see the holder fire has pivots. It works on a pivot system. You also have your lots of buy and sell tags here. Now, this is just on Bitcoin. I remember Bitcoin moves quite slowly. It's a very slow type of coin, where if you go to other coins, like say, let's use Goat. Goat is one of those that really can be quickly and very, it's more lower cap coin, but it's quite action packed. I mean, you can see all these spikes that it had here. And there's this fall here from this say pivot right here to that bottom pivot here, now getting a blue pivot with a buy tag here, showing okay, this is maybe a good time to buy now again, getting in with it. So how it works is this box or this pivot first turn blue, and then it will turn black to cement it in. And so yeah, every time it happens, like there's a blue one here with a buy signal, and you can see the candle starting to change color. It's very, very strong as well. And you got also your EMA that's running right here that gives you quite a bullish perspective of what's going on. So this is the one that keeps talking about with the holder fire, and where people can dip their toes in the pond and see in the crypto and trading pond and see how it goes. And I believe, if, like you say, it's very inexpensive. You can just go and try this. So this is definitely a very, very nice one. There's a couple of trial, I think there's trial product on this too that you can utilize. But yes, very, very cool feature, very, very cool indicator to use of the Holder Knots theme as the Holder Fire. I believe there's also another indicator they use in the course called Holder Nater.
Mhm.
I think I can open it up here. Let me just
Yeah, while
see.
you're trying to bring that one up, the HODL we also have free training how to use the HODL Fire for people just new and getting started. And so, and plus we have weekly calls where you literally can come on live with this HODL Fire and ask your questions and try and understand what the maybe the professionals are looking at that you're not seeing, because it's all about
Yeah,
working together as a team. So it's a really, really neat way to get involved in the cryptocurrency space. And it works, quite frankly, I like using like the HODL myself on medium-term timeframes, like 4 hour and 2 hour timeframes, where I can pick up on the swings during the day. And so that's why I call it day trading, because if it's 2 hour candles, well,
mm,
within 8 hours, I can scalp that. So that's kind of interesting.
for sure. And what's also quite nice is you got this little box on the right hand side that tells you what's the win rate of this coin, of this strategy in the, it gives you a 75%. There's other ones that's 90, 95%, which is great. But yes, go
Mhm.
check it out. This is definitely something you can start with. I know with the Holder Knots course, if you do the foundational Holder Knots course, you get the Holder Nater, they call the Holder Naters indicator, where
Mhm.
this is compromised of a lot of EMAs. It's got a Bollinger Band inside there, lots of EMAs inside there, buy and sell tags, as well as Ichimoku clouds. Now, this is an age-old, if anyone don't know about Ichimoku, it's an age-old indicator, has been manually actually developed in Japan by a guy called Usaka, and he had a whole team work on this. Now, talking about talking about being determined, I mean, him and his team, I believe, was guys. It was physical, where they make notes for I think 10 to 20 years to get this done. So
Mhm.
that's is very, very interesting. This Ichimoku cloud. So definitely Aldenauts team also uses the Aldenauts or the Ichimoku cloud a lot to
Mhm.
determine. Especially Barney, well, yeah, they talk about Barney, the purple little, what you call a Chico, the lagging Spaniel on the left-hand side, that they use that a lot as well to determine where to get in, where to get out as well. Then
Yeah,
Keith, quickly, can we quickly show them the final
mhm.
university one,
You bet.
where
Oh, actually,
definitely,
as you're
yes,
bringing it up there, Nico, as you're bringing up
yeah,
the indicators for the ultimate trade course. By the way, all these indicators, like the hodlnator when you take the course, or the ultimate trade course, and you bring and you get the detonator indicators. Basically, you get these for life, for being for taking the course. And I can tell you, the indicators alone are worth the price of the courses. They're just phenomenal, because once you're trained in how to use them, they are incredibly accurate.
yeah. Then to UTC Ultimate Trading Course, when you are done with the foundational and all not scalping, then you will migrate to the UTC where we teach you, like I said, medium or day trading, medium-term trading, and long-term trading. We use most of the time the detonator indicator. Now the detonator indicator has three indicators. You got the one here that's a trend-based indicator that runs here with the trend. Then we have one that's an oscillator. Detonator B is an oscillator that runs with the trend here. So whatever the trend's doing here, you can see it is visually doing an oscillation for you as well. Oh, look at this, actually on a 2 hour, nice golden dot for goat. That means that's very, very interesting. But let's go to 4 hour.
Hmm.
Better. I'm a 12 hour guy. I'm a medium term trader. Yeah, I've got a lot of patience, so I love medium term. And then at the bottom, we have another oscillator we call the detonator C. Why the name the detonator? Because we detonate profits. We detonate when the trades are ready to boom or to run. We use the detonator, and it gives us that identification of what's going on. So just in a nutshell, there is we've got two EMAs that runs with the detonator A. It is not based on it's not based on EMA, like a normal exponential moving average. This is more based on volume. The volume, if you want to switch on volume, volume is usually, let's get volume here. You get it quite, it's usually up there by default, but there's this little volume bars that you see at the bottom. These ones work based on that volume bar settings. And it gives you quite a nice idea of when a coin is bullish. Now, the blue line here, a volume weighted average line, when the line is, or say the trend is above it, it's a very bullish trend. If it's underneath it, like here, in the past, here, you can see it's a very bearish trend. So it indicates to you when it's a good time to start paying attention. And the detonator works on oscillation waves, meaning at the top of momentum, at the bottom of momentum. When the coin is usually at the bottom of momentum, it needs to go to the top. So we know there will be a spike. So at the top of momentum, we usually take our profit right there. Or people that shorten the market can get in here, going back here to the green. But I don't
Hmm.
really short in the market. I'm more a longing guy or going up guy. But we also then look at confluence on the detonator C here, where if there's a crossing. So basically it works on a 3 point system. You have a crossing there, you have a green dot there, you're above your EMAs here, that gives us that spike there. And that's our detonator confluence that we have all across the oscillators that we look at. And that will give you good identification. Then we also have these nice little Christmas lights, I call them, here on top. I think let me just switch on the bull tail. We got something called the bull tail. Oh, it is switched on. It gives us nice tags. It's better if you look on Bitcoin, it gives you a better idea. Let's go there. Go to Bitcoin or Bitfinex. You'll see it's a better. Yeah, there we go. You can see all these little tags that print here. It gives you nice little buy signals and getting out signals, especially if it works in conjunction with your detonator confluence that we have here. So just in a nutshell, these are the indicators that we do. But a lot of people say, yo, but this looks very complicated. It's not. We teach you this in the courses, with the UTC course, with the Albernauts course. We teach you these indicators and the strategy that we use. And I use the same strategy where I trade. I don't use anything else. And the signal products that we have, like Day Trade Masters, and medium term trade reports, MTT, is based on the strategy. We use exactly the same strategy that we teach people. So,
Exactly.
yeah, in a nutshell.
Yeah, and what's so cool also is that you can come on this call because it's a free open call. And let's say you've been trying out one of these strategies, and you can pop in questions and see if we can help you because that's the whole point. We want to make sure that you're successful. So it's our mission to not leave you in behind. We want to work through the problems that you're having, and we want you to grow your portfolio and become more successful. That's really the bottom line. So whether you want to be just a long-term investor or more of a medium term, or you want to be a scalper or all of the above,
Hmm.
we have something for everybody. And the bottom line is that what I've learned is the blockchain technology, cryptocurrency space is going to revolutionize the entire world.
Yeah.
Every business known to man is going to be completely revolutionized by this technology. So I know that for new people, it can be a bit overwhelming, but that's why we're here to help you get started and learn more about this little bits at a time. You know, the old saying is how to eat an elephant. Well, it's one bite at a time, bit
Yes.
by bit, and growing over time. And the more that you immerse yourself into this now, the greater success you're going to have going forward. And I can tell you that what we've just seen over the last 10 years is nothing in comparison where this is going. So the opportunities are enormous. I've heard from other professional analysts that have indicated that the largest growth in portfolios will be in the cryptocurrency space. It's going to outperform stock markets, currency markets, commodity markets by far. It will be the most significant space in the world. So it's an opportunity that you can dip your toe in the water, and we can help you move you along in that space. The beautiful thing is we manage risk. That's the other more important thing I want to talk about. We don't want you to be gambling. We're here to teach you
Yes.
probability strategies and risk management to protect your capital. That's so vitally important in this space. And I can tell you there's so many other people I've run into in this industry that just doesn't understand risk management. And in
That's
essence,
it.
they're gamblers,
That's it.
right?
It's also the other thing, Keith, is like a lot of people that I talk to, they think you can watch one video and you can start trading. I think it's the illusion that free education gives us, say, on platforms that we are currently on. And the thing is, we need to understand, like, you will not go to a doctor, or you won't operate on someone if you didn't learn how to be a doctor. I mean, you're going to kill that person. Same thing with your portfolio. I've learned the hard way. That's why I don't have hair today. You've still got a wonderful head of hair. I'm bald today because of those mistakes I made. And the thing is, it's yeah, we call it school fees. You know, I paid my school fees and my dues right there. So that's why we also created all these courses, like to help people. And Keith alluded to that earlier, that we want to help people. We build on the foundation of what Maurice Landman first started when he started his company, is to assist and help people. So we're all about that. So that's why we want you not to struggle and to go search for the right video, or you have everything in one place that you will ever need regarding any type of trading. Indicators, courses, signals, reports, everything is here, especially even a token that that's really doing well in the crypto space as well. So
Exactly.
yeah, Keith, I wish I had these courses when I started. I
Mhm.
wish it back in 2014. I was dabbing a little bit with Forex back in 2012 when Bitcoin was starting. So I wish I had this knowledge when I started it. I would have been much younger today. Let's just put it
Yeah.
that way.
Exactly. Well, that's the beauty of this. Because we were pioneers, I guess, in one of better got started earlier.
Mm,
That's also it can be good and bad. I mean, the good
yes.
is that you can get on the bottom of a wave and do very well, but you can also get on the wrong side of a wave and not know. And next thing you know, you've lost a tremendous amount of money. So that's why we're here. We're here to try and prevent people from losing a
Mm,
ton of money. We're here to help you steadily grow your portfolio in a risk managed way. That's really the
yes.
bottom line. There's no such thing as risk free because all life is risky. But if we can educate you, then the risks go down. And that's the bottom line. That's the key. So risk management is number one thing we teach here. And we look forward to working with you. And you can come on this call twice a week. We do this call on Mondays at this time. And we do this call again on Fridays a little earlier in the morning. I think I do it at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So people in North America can still jump on board in the morning. And hey, we've often had people come on and unmute themselves or put questions in the chat area and ask questions. And then we'll share a chart and look at the analysis of the problem they're having and see if we can come up with answers for them. So we're here to be of service. So please take advantage of it. So with that, Nico, I don't know if you have anything else we need to share today.
Yes, I would quickly, if there's anyone that wants to start dabbing, like we say, dabble a little bit of what we do in Day Trade Masters or what we do there. We have a Day Trade Masters public channel. If you would like
Hmm.
to go check it out, it is Day Trade Masters. If you just click on, it's Day Trade Masters dash public in the Telegram channel. Um, I think believe you can
Well,
maybe
that's
also
in the
post it there.
public channel.
It's the
Maybe
Day
I can.
Trade Master. Yeah.
Let me see if I can bring that up for you. Just give me a moment. Uh,
Actually got it, yeah. Let me quickly, I
oh,
can share it as well.
okay.
Do, let you do that. There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
there we go.
There we go. So it's the Day Trade Masters. If you go your Day Trade Masters public channel, this is what it looks like. What's very nice about this, Corey is very generous in Day Trade Masters in this channel, as he sometimes gives us free trade setups. So this is exactly what it looks like when you in Day Trade Masters the product when you buy it. You get these type of trade setups where he gives you the coin, what exchange it is, the allocation limit, gives you the risk and reward ratio, the liquidity of the coin on say the exchange. You get it all there. You get also the chart. If you open it here, you can see. Let me just see if it opens. Like Raven. There we go. It opens
Okay.
like this. So you got the whole chart that Corey did here. As you can go, you got all your information here as well as your little messages and stuff there that you can go read. And you got your entry line here, you got your sell order and your stop loss here that you can use. Now, what's nice in Day Trade Masters is Corey. Remember, we post the trades we trade ourselves. So it's not financial advice. We just we show you the trades we are trading. And I'm quickly going to jump and give you a little preview of what Day Trade Masters look like. So you'll see this is the one you get when you now basically purchase the product is you get the Day Trade Masters Premium. You got your analyst chat, you got your medium term swing trades that I use. I'm the medium term guy using 12-hour time frames. Then we get Corey that does Day Trade Master setups. Here's the Day Trade Master setups right here. And then he has DeFi setups also here. But you can see how interactive he is, where he talks to people and say, I'm doing this now. I've closed this position, or I'm open this position closed. So you can actually see what Corey is doing. But just to give you an idea, in the DeFi, now people might ask, what's the DeFi setups and what's the Day Trade Master setups? Remember, Day Trade Master setups is usually on centralized exchanges, where DeFi setups is in decentralized exchanges. So we do that too. I don't believe, Keith, there's anyone that's doing this currently. That's also
Hmm.
trading in the DeFi space with signals. So you can see what Corey did here. He had a 72% profit on the TP6 yesterday, as well as a TP3 of 50%.
Right.
So there is great, great potential in there. So if you want to go check it out and want to see what it's all about, go here to let me just go to this public channel. You'll get some. I think a new one was posted. When was this? The 14th. New one was posted. The Raven coin, the one that he now reposted, that one made 56%. So this is definitely one that you can also have a look at for sure. So yeah, go check it out in Telegram. We operate a lot there, and you'll get a lot of nice free signals there, and maybe use that signals and with the profit, you can take one of the products too. I know a lot of people have done that. And
Mhm.
but like I said, if you newbie, first start with the training, the education part of it. You need to know
Exactly.
how that works. Thanks,
Well,
Keith.
that's really the bottom line. So we always say that, we have information for absolutely every level that anybody is coming in at,
Yeah.
from the absolute beginner, ground zero, all the way up to, as we just seen here, was the decentralized finance trading space, which is uh, higher level. You need to take the training first. You need all the foundations first. But that is the journey. And you can go just a little bit, or you can take the whole thing. It's up to you how far you want to go, where you want to grow with this. I have, quite a few seniors that I've worked with. I have some people that are 70 and 80 years old that are quite successful. at investing in cryptocurrencies because they've
Mm.
taken the education and the training, and they didn't allow this new technology to scare them, you know. And I have a lot of people that are young, you know, some 16-year-olds, 18-year-olds in this
Mm.
space. So I wish I was still back then because the learning curve for young people seems to be much faster than for us who are a little further seasoned down the line.
Yes.
So,
No, for sure. Also, talking about the DeFi space, we have an ultimate DeFi course that Corey also presents if you want to get into that space of what's happening in finance coming in the future. And it's happening right now. So he
right.
goes into great depths of DeFi products, wallets, all that you need to know in the DeFi space. He has a one course that is all in the ultimate DeFi course. So go check it out as well. That's
Mhm.
the three courses we actually present, yeah, for sure.
Right. Well, we have Michael,
Hmm.
who's been trading with us for quite some time.
Yeah.
Michael, you're more than welcome if you wanted to chime in and just say hello. It'd be good to hear from you if you want, or it's up to you.
Hello. Basically, I can affirm everything that you've said so far. The courses are fantastic. You get almost like one-on-one training because everybody's there to answer your questions and help guide you as you go through. And you could do your homework, show your homework to the instructors like Nico or Wendy, and also Corey, and they will go through and critique it and help you out and show you what you did right, what you could improve on, and just to basically make you a very good trader. The indicators are just fantastic. There's nothing like them in the entire world in terms of where else you could go to get indicators like this. So that is fantastic. I do have two questions, and one question is about the subscriptions, and another question is about technicals. So, first question on subscriptions. On the MTT, there is a lifetime um, option, and it says full refund in 18 months.
Hmm.
Does that mean that you can have a refund after 18 months, or you automatically get a refund in 18 months?
Yes, you get your refund basically in 18 months. So what we do is you get a lifetime to MTT and we basically give you that back. Because what we do is we take that and we trade it and we give you that back. So
Oh,
that's what it's about.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a one in long-term trading with Marius. He does that too. And there's one with me with
Yes.
MTT that we do that too.
So
And
I can
yes,
basically take that money and keep rotating through the different
correct.
lifetimes.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's just a way of us giving back again, Michael. Yeah, we're not like Keith also alluded, the courses are not highly priced. There's courses that's 10,000 out there, and you don't even learn half of what you need to know. With the courses being structured pricely so well, we want to help and assist people and change their lives. And yeah, that's
And I
what you
could
can do.
say in the Ultimate Day Trading course, the information you learn about TradingView is just invaluable. You'll
Yeah.
become an expert on using TradingView, and you go through and keep updating the course based on how TradingView updates. So that is very valuable.
Yes.
Um, Second question. You use the total three, which is a basically a market cap, looking at it quite a bit, Nico.
Yeah.
And I was wondering that have you looked at the total three with the exception of the stable coins? Because as more and more stable coins become available, it's going to
Mm.
kind of skew that total three.
That'll
What are
free a
your
bit.
thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's how many stables are there out now already? At one point, there should be one that excludes that too. I definitely agree with you. It should just be the altcoins that we give an idea of what we should look at. The amount of stable coins that's now being introduced as well, it can heap up. We only had, remember last year or the year before, we only had a few, and now they're getting more, a lot more. So, yeah, this one
I just
excluding stable coins. Yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, stable coins to Bitcoin. Yeah,
Yeah, I just shared that on my screen,
Oh, there we go.
the three excluding the stable coins.
I would
Which
I would look at that, Michael, for sure. It's a
Mhm.
very good idea.
There
Okay,
you go.
because just today, with the news announcements that
Mm,
Vicky and I believe it's Nico, you were on there too? No,
mm,
it was
mm, mm.
Marcel.
Oh, Marshall. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And they were talking about now Walmart and Amazon want to create stable coins. So
So,
that's where
okay,
I said that it's just going to
yes.
start flooding
It's gonna
with
flood.
stable coins.
Yes, yes. It's once again where that DeFi training, I believe you're also in the DeFi course, where that DeFi training is definitely going to come into play too, of what is a better one, what's not a good one, which one is one that you can believe or not. So there are so many. I've seen that coin generator. Well, there's a website that Scory showed us where all the new coins that's been listed. It's like I don't know every second, Michael, or I don't know how but it's fast. It's like it's just generates. So it's getting to a point where we need to filter this out. And yeah, there's definitely using a total market cap without or excluding um, stable coins will be much better. I definitely agree there.
I agree. I agree. I'm now using that
It's a
chart
good
personally,
point.
and I do it in comparison with the total three. I look at both of them and do a comparison with the stable coins in and then
Mm,
without the stable coins to see how the charts compare. So it's just another tool. So thank you, Michael, for bringing that up. I really appreciate that.
With that, that's the end of my questions. Thank you.
no, no,
I've really
thank you.
enjoyed this, and I will
Thank you.
continue to listen to the recordings if I cannot make it on the live calls.
Awesome. Yes, it make it much easier now with YouTube Live too. As everyone know, if you go into YouTube, there is a couple you can watch videos that we post, or the live recordings will be there for you too. So I believe there's one from last week Friday, and there's now today's one. So continuing onwards, there's going to be a couple because we're going to be on here twice a week. Uh, so please go to the live section of YouTube, and the recording will be there once the stream is stopped.
Mhm.
So I believe there's already 18 people watching us here on YouTube. I did say if anyone's got any questions here, please feel free to ask. You
Mhm.
just type in the chat. I see there's a chat, live chat. Anyone can type a message or chat here. I don't know. If anyone has a question, please type one. I
Yeah,
still
if
need.
anybody who's listening in, if you go to our BitcoinTAF.com website,
Mm,
you sign up for free. There's no agenda in that, but there's support tickets. You can put in questions in there.
yeah,
You can join our Telegram channel, pop questions in that area. We also have, email service. We are here to try and answer your questions and help
yeah,
you get to where you want to go. That's really the bottom line.
for sure. No, I like these different platforms. I do love it. It gives us so much more people that can join and see what we do. This is what
Hmm.
these calls are for. I don't know, Keith. I think it's that time. It's
Yes.
already on the hour. I can't believe it. The hour just flew by. It's like crazy. But yeah, over to you, man.
Okay, well, listen, thank you so much for coming on today, Nico, with me. And Michael, thank you so much for popping in. And hey, love your honesty, integrity about what we're all about. So, folks, if you like what you heard, please go to BitcoinTap.com and get a free account. Check out the information, contact us, and see where we can help you. That's really the bottom line. We're here to be of service. We'll be doing this call again on Friday morning at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Um, and so if you would like to hear more about what we have to offer, please join us. With that, have a good evening, and we'll see you all later this week. Take care.
Awesome. Thanks so much, everyone. Keep well. Bye bye.